students in Hong Kong and got selected to this program rigorously. I hope that you could build up a solid collaborative learning circle with your peers from different top schools in Hong Kong. During and even after this 6-month journey, and later on continue your learning journey via the 4-year undergraduate program in our EE department. We welcome you all to join us. We will continue to support our students in Hong Kong as they embark on their next chapter of learning and growth and develop their career in Hong Kong, Greater Bay Area, and around the world. Congratulations once again to our talented students and their families. Wishing you all a happy learning journey that we always remember. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Lok, for the inspiring opening speech. Please be seated.
You will find many sharings from them when they participate in our activities. I hope that your name will be printed here sooner or later. I look forward to seeing more of your creative AIoT outputs, your sharing of your knowledge to improve the community and yourselves on CityU campus. CityU welcome you all in the future. Thank you.
CityU-EE is ranked first in Hong Kong and 21st worldwide in electrical and electronic engineering, which is, I think, an achievement that we are really proud of, but we will continue working towards a higher achievement. In addition to university education, we also recognize that gifted education is critical to the success of our society. And we are developing a range of programs to support it.
Professor Wang, Professor Shek, Professor Liu, Engineer Chen, Dr. Chen, principals, teachers, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would like to thank the Department of Electrical Engineering of the City University of Hong Kong for inviting me to this award presentation and closing ceremony of AIoT coding, engineering, and entrepreneurial skills education for gifted students. It is my great pleasure to share the joy with a class of exceptionally gifted students who have successfully completed an off-school advanced learning program funded by the Gifted Education Fund of Education Bureau. To support the development of Hong Kong as an international innovation and technology hub, to dovetail with the national 14th five-year plan and implement the national strategy of invigorating the country through science and education. The Chief Executive announced in his 2022 policy address to step up the promotion of STEAM education in primary and secondary schools. The objectives are to equip our students with the 21st century competencies, unleash their potential and nurture future IMT talents for our country and Hong Kong, thereby enhancing Hong Kong's overall competitiveness. In order to enable students to fully unleash their potential and enrich their talent pool in Hong Kong, EDB adopts the three-tier implementation model to enhance gifted education as well as identify and nurture local gifted students.
After your studies, right? And when you study in CityU, and you can already start joining our programs because we have actually partnered with CityU in the Cyberport University Partnership Program. And just to give you some motivation is when you manage to join the program, we will bring you to overseas for a 1-week boot camp, right? This coming July, I will be bringing around 50 to 60 university students to UK Cambridge universities for a 1-week entrepreneurship boot camp, where you'll be exposed to a lot of very interesting stuff. And apart from that, we'll do a lot of sightseeing, company visits, happy meals, and everything, right? So work hard, get into the CityU-EE program, and join Southport, Southport University Partner Program, and let's have fun together. Thank you so much.
Now let's look at some of the highlights of the program by looking at this special video presentation.
Last night from now, we have been really fun because we got to very exciting for the basics of Python and AI, and also we get to work with hard right now. Yeah, I especially like the hardware part because we can have the codes.
It's very cool that we learn about things that we practically an example on John, the instructor showed an example of the camera and yesterday and we learned about the efficiency of using heart rate. And I think that's very cool because in our work as efficient as possible, it's really cool to learn about the best technology at the present and how we can use it for future applications. And it's cool to learn about to experience the basic the very fundamentals, like the hardware and the software. Business AI and how we can use the Ultra and speed to connect it with some sort of video-based stuff. And yeah, it's really fun.
It's like the hardware is really interesting because it's like a real operation that uses as well as you would in product.
I feel the class is very informative and it teaches me a lot about AI and how to deploy the models on the board and how the quantization works.
看 hardware 机器条约快的很多 software 所以在一起我们应该到了找那人全都外来的。
Right now, from 6 student district, and also achieve as
from the elderly.
We need technology and solve the blockchain.
Let's start off with the team who received the third highest number of votes from all groups. The winner of this award is Project 1, Automated Wildfire Protection. Congratulations.
Wow. That's Alicia's award.
Come forward to the stage. Thank you. Congrats. The project that has received the second highest number of votes, and the winner is Project 10, AI Lights. Well done. Please come forward.
AI lights.
We have an equal portion of boys and girls in our program.
Thank the most votes. The top voted project award. The winner of this award is Project 21, AI Bedroom. Congratulations.
what is the true information and what is the false information, and to discriminate what is right and what is wrong. So here after the release of this ChatGPT tools, and there are some news releasing that there are some fake article or fake scientific journal generated by this ChatGPT and even through our scientists. So it is a very important to know that in the age of the AI generation, so there are more and more contents will be generated by AI. And there will be some bad guys who generate some fake information and try to deceive the public and the audience. So in this AI age like this, it is particularly important for us to do not trust everything you see, but you develop your critical minds to distinguish what is true and what is wrong. And if you know AI, there is a network called CityU-EE that is trained to discriminate what is the true information and what is the fake information that is generated by another AI. So I want you guys to be like the discriminator in this GAN to try to discriminate what is real and what is the wrong information. So this is related to our Chinese wisdom in 禮記大學格物致知. So what do you mean is that 格物? 格物 means that we understand things from the basic principles, and that means that you can distinguish, you can decide what is right and what is wrong, what is true and what is false. And from that you can have 致知. 致知 meaning is that there are maybe two meanings. The first meaning is 知識, knowledge, and the second can be 良知, conscience. So from that, having the knowledge, we can create engineering, we can create stuff and help our society. But more important is that we have conscience, we know what is right and what is wrong to do, and what we should do with AI and what we should not do with AI. That is most important in the AI age like this. And second, if you try with this ChatGPT tools and you try to get some answers, so it's important for you to learn how to answer good questions for you to get good answers. This is my second point. So this is called the inquiry-based learning. So have you wondered why in our program, apart from the normal lecture, have you wondered why we ask you to do a project? It is because by doing the projects, you will ask questions, you will propose questions, you will ask what is the pain point that is facing by people in this society, and then you identify problems. And once you identify the problems, you will ask how can I apply technology to solve problems, and how can I build this technology, what tools do I need to build this technology, these kind of questions. So for written lectures, the material that we give you may be very limited. But once you learn how to answer questions, you will start searching for an answer and for solutions on how to do this thing and how to understand these things. And it is particularly important, and have you realized that by doing the projects, you actually learn more things than attending a regular lectures. This is the power of the inquiry-based learning or inquisitive learning. Is because the learning motivation is coming from you and not from an external person. And then finally, to build a product. So after having a product, is this the end of your learning journey? Of course not. We keep on improving our products because in our world no one is perfect, and even Apples, I think most of you are not using this. A lot of you are using this iPhone, and even Apples, we agree that it's an innovative company, but even Apples does not create a perfect iPhone from the day one. It could keep improving and improving its iPhone. So improving the products. So once you have the products and you graduate from this program, do not stop your learning journey. You can keep on working on products, and these projects can be your university final year projects, or you can go to cybercourse to join a competition, and you can also be a startup company to market your products. And even though for our AI models, our AI will keep on improving and improving from years to years. And there are lots of scientific research you can read so that you have plenty of teaching materials for you to learn. So do not stop your learning journey and continue to improve yourself. So thank you for listening to my sharing. So I wish you all have a successful career in your academics. Thank you.
And also
Hello everyone, I am Ariel.
I'm Edward. Hello everybody. So Ariel, how did I meet you? Like, who are you?
Yeah, we actually don't know each other before joining this course. It all started on some mouse slip on a Zoom meeting, like on the Zoom lesson. He accidentally messaged me about some question that he intended to ask a TA, and somehow we got connected. And
Yeah, so in Zoom, when you press on the other person's name, you automatically private message them. So by accident, I met him, and now we're best of friends in the program. And we even collaborated together to make a project, something that we are not really exposed to in our school. So we actually learned how to make new things, and that's part of the creativity part of this program, as well as the entrepreneurship, which we learned in the lecture, in the Zoom meeting, and that's through that we met each other, and that's such a nice coincidence. So tell me more about what you think about this program and how you found it inspiring.
But not only it had taught us a lot more about coding and programming in general. Like I came across a bit of Python before, but joining this I learned a lot about NumPy, pandas, and a lot more other Python modules. But more importantly, how to solve problems that we face in real life.
And I didn't touch Python ever before. In fact, I actually kind of hated Python for a bit because of how difficult it was and how annoying it was for me to get started on it. But this program allowed me to make my first step using the Python notebook, which then I implemented it in a lot of my coursework and a lot of my projects that I have to do in school. And so this program has taught me some actual useful skills that I could put into my academics. And I used it to write my IA, which is like a 論文in the curriculum that I take.
Yeah, and most importantly, it gave us the basis to how to improve ourselves to obtain more knowledge in the field of AI and IoT.
And also by using like the computers we can use. So like Ariel has a computer, I have a computer, we use our computer and we program the computer, which is basically saying, hey computer, I want you to do something, and then the computer does it. So in fact, you have a slave with computational power, probably close to a human brain. And with the addition of AI, now the computer can do things that a human could do. So if I talk to ChatGPT, I can see what it says, and it looks like an actual secondary school student saying something to you. And the information it has, the eloquence it has in its speech, that's so useful to us, and it expands the horizons of what AI can do. But with such a powerful tool, here comes the responsibility that we all have to bear. And there's an ethical responsibility that you have if you're trying to control AI, which is what John said.
For example, when we are training an AI model, we have to collect data. And how do we do it such that we protect the privacy of the users? How do we get agreement from others to use their data or etc.? Like those are the ethical issues that we have to consider before we use or build an AI-related project.
And so we also talked to Jack. Jack is one of the friends we met in the GF program. He's right there, green shirt. Big hands to him. And he taught us a lot about ethics of AI as he has collected data sets himself through his friends and classmates taking photos of them. So that's really interesting. We've met a lot of new friends. That row right there is basically all our friends. We had lunch with them just now. So it's quite nice that we met friends from different schools with different backgrounds, different ethnicities and different age groups. And such a diverse group that we're in. And it's such a wonderful opportunity that Dr. Ray has provided us with.
Yeah, and not only friends, we have also met a lot of amazing mentors, and we have had meetings. We have talked about our projects with them. We have talked about our difficulties in learning AI, etc. And all in all, it's a really fruitful journey that we appreciate and we are grateful.
And in fact, we've also met Dr. Tang. I think he's here today with us. And he was one of our mentors, and we had a talk with him a while ago about AI. And with Dr. Ray inviting us to a talk with Mr. Eskuma, I think he's a Google employee. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for all the opportunities, and thank you TAs for your help, and thank you Dr. Ray for the organization, and thank you parents for all the administration. Thank you everybody.
Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Our project ID is P10. The project title is AI Lights for Protecting Our Eyes. We will share our project results and learning summary. And I'm Mena from Hong Kong and Canton Women Association, Stonehenge College.
I'm Muriel from CCC College. I'm Randy from Liking Campus Secondary School. We are all S5 students.
Our project is going to reduce a serious problem nowadays, which is eye disease, by focusing the light intensity and frequency of blinking eyes. And we want to produce products to reduce the risk of eye infection and disease.
We want to create an app AI light with 2 functions, and we will work to add more functions for protecting our eyes in the future. This is our project plan. We found lots of research codes as reference from the internet. We changed and tested our codes for many times, and in the process, we feel some difficulties, we are struggle, and we are frustrated about the failures that when we are testing our codes. But with all the TA teachers, mentors help, we are found very lucky that we can succeed and we reached our expectation and we done the project. Next, I will show the demonstration of our project. It's very quick. And the first one is using the app Inventor to detect whether the light intensity is appropriate for human eyes. This is the process. And for the function 2, we will use AI to detect whether the user blinks their eyes. Next, I will show a demonstration of 3 seconds in the limit of reminding the user to open their eyes. Since we think that the blinking eye is very important, as you may get the risk of eye diseases, especially short-sightedness, when you are using your phone for a long time without blinking your eyes. In the future, if our whole idea is practicable, we would like to accomplish these 3 targets. And we hope that everyone raise awareness of the impact of eye diseases and do not take it lightly. And this slide shows our timeline of our project. As you can see, we changed the ideas and we are struggling just before a few times that before the deadlines. But luckily that during this struggling process, we changed the idea and all the things need to be over. Therefore, it is very memorable that how we feel during the period. But luckily, we finished all before the deadline, and we will continuously to improve it in the future. Next, Madam will share the learning summary.
Thank you, Lily. Now I would like to share the 7th phase that we have learned in this program. From the phase 0 is presentation of startup ideas by students at the interview. Or software. Until phase 4 and 5, we could work on hardware, paintboard, and design IoT. During the phase 6, we met a lot of professors and mentors who give us some useful and meaningful advice to our project, and so some difficulties that we are faced on that time. Now we are in this closing ceremony of the IoT program.
In this program, we have learned a lot. We are very happy that we have this opportunity to join in. Learning some knowledge that can only be learned in university, making new friends. Half a year has passed in the blink of an eye. Do you know that a new program is coming? This time the theme is coding, typographic, and fintech. Don't miss this opportunity. You will be exposed to fields that you have never tried. Thank you for listening.
Hello, professors, esteemed guests, principals, teachers, parents, and different students that I've probably mentored past this program. It's been a long time, and this closing ceremony really reminds me of the past year where 1 year ago I was probably sitting in the same place as you guys and being watched upon by different professors and mentors and graduating. So congratulations to you guys for being the second cohort in this GEF program. Now, I don't have much to share, but I'll share some of my experiences and how I developed after this program to probably give you a blueprint of how you can go forward using the knowledge gained from this program. And of course, join Dr. Ray's new program, Coding, Photography, and Fintech. I graduated in GF 2020, which is the first cohort. And before the program in 2020, I was very math-based. I went to a lot of Olympiads, and I had literally zero experience in AI. Now, this is a very, very long and probably not complete list of my gained knowledge in the GF program. And I don't want to remind you guys of any painful memories, so I'll skip reading all of them. But these are some highlights from this year when I was a tutor or mentor. I'm sure you guys remember me presenting my research on physics-informed neural networks. Probably too complicated to mention here. And I was also part in mentoring the different groups. And what I realized was all the students had a great sense of community. So they knew exactly what the people needed. For example, you see the champion group, the champion project. And they invented an AIoT background, catering to the needs of probably the elderly. There's eye care, there's object detection for elderly. And so it's really shows that how gifted students not only are good in their foundations of science, but also can apply them to different areas that we're also involved in. Now, these are some developments. I kind of started my own project using a mass RCNN to detect microplastics in our ocean. And we're trying to contact probably the EMSD to get some data to train our neural networks on. And also, I got the Amazon AI scholarship, and I got sponsored to study an AI degree. And I also volunteered at Out of Code, teaching at Customs. Short ad here, it's not actually an ad, but Out of Code Hong Kong is Dr. Ray's organization. It's non-profit and community-based, where students like me have the opportunity to really teach people in need. For example, you see the 2 students, there's actually 100 students in that room that day. It's just 2 of them happen to be in this photo. And mentoring them, and you get to develop a lot of your own sense of the community, not only in the AI sense. And short shout out because that is a Cyberport mask. And since this course also includes entrepreneurial elements, you guys can consider applying for the Cyberport Micro Fund Program, which is available, it's useful, which is available once you're 18 years old of age. I'm also planning on applying for my small startup. And just a small pointer for you guys. And also I joined the HKUSD quantum computing program where I learned about generative adversarial networks combining both quantum computing and AI to create a model that's 10 times accelerated than the normal generative adversarial network. And here is basically the end of, I've got a lot to say in terms of my personal development, but it's time for me to acknowledge all the professors, the Gifted Education Fund, HKAGE, Dr. Ray, all the instructors, HRs, and parents who encourage their their sons or girls to join this program. And thank you all for being here today.
I will mention that Jeff, in his age, already received international degree offer. Yeah, so this is his journey.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Last but not least, we would like to invite our teaching assistant.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alicia.
I'm a year 3 student from Electrical Engineering Department. I'm very happy to have this opportunity to share my feeling with you. As a TA, I have had the privilege of working with many gifted students, and I want to share with you today why I believe these students will be the ones to brighten the future of Hong Kong. These students are incredibly tailored. They learn quickly and are creative during our 9 months learning journey. I have seen them build AI prototypes and come up with innovative and meaningful ideas that have the potential to change the world. But it's not just the students who benefit from this learning journey. As a TA, preparing lessons and guiding these students has deepened my own technical understanding. Mentoring these students to achieve their goals is rewarding and gives me a sense of purpose. Finally, these students inspire and motivate me with their creativity, patience, and visions. They are the ones who will shape the future of Hong Kong, and I'm so grateful to have these precious and valuable memories with them. Thank you all.
Greeting everyone. My name is Jackie Chow. I'm one of the TA of the GF program. Also, I'm an alumni of the previous version of GF program. That's called PNS program. And 3 years ago, I joined the GF program again. And it has been so pleasure to see the improvement of this program. This program provides so much information and knowledge for me that year, and also
Jackie is our year 1 EE student, who just joined us this year. Yes. Yes.
This program provides me so much information and knowledge, and that helped me to know more about CityU-EE department, also the subject. So it helped me to confirm my role, and that's why I'm staying here to share to you. I think this program is challenging for secondary students, just for alumni here, because I think university knowledge is quite difficult for them to study, but after I work with them during this program, I'm pretty grateful for students hard working during the challenging course. I believe this program may help them so much to keep on their learning and keep on and create some technology. Yes, thank you.
This new program is the third time. Actually, CTO is the 4th year receiving this gift fund. But in EE department, this is our 3rd time receiving this fund. In total, we are getting around 5 million Hong Kong dollar. We really want to say thank you for the education fund. This year, the program is presented to you about coding, cryptography, and also the fintech, which is the core component. You can see this is starting from small, going big, and Hong Kong, we all know, is an international financial hub. And also, this program is prior presented to you together with this College of Business, Professor Stephen Song. Yeah, can you stand up and let us know? Yeah, Stephen is is a PhD from MIT. So this program is supported, run by our E department, funded by Education Bureau, fully supported by CTU, and again, a lot of industry partners. And you, school and parents, we need your support. And don't forget the time. We try to free up this Saturday, so we are trying to move it to Friday from 5:30 to 7:30. We believe this is a good time for most students as well, because the gift students really have a lot of competition on Saturdays. Yeah, so in this new program, we have 5 phases, starting again from the fundamental of blockchain, socio-economic implication, ESG, a lot of concept, and then we move forward to talk about the SAGE, which is a very similar kind of language like Python, and then we will introduce the coding part. And then we will introduce about the consensus mechanism, digital signature, a lot of cryptography. What is a public key crypto, secret key crypto, what is a hashing, all these are fundamental. Again, this is the content I can tell you because I'm in EE department, Professor Long assigned me to teach cryptography for master student. So the content you can imagine is related to the level of like a master student. So again, we will do a lot of hands-on for smart contract programming. Today we are not talking about the buzzword, a lot of buzzword we can hear, but we really want our gifted students to know the details. And then again, we will adopt this very nice exhibition and student project. So we are doing this. And the objective is to let the student know the importance of diverse applications of cryptography in our modern world, the fundamental of a mathematics concept in fintech, in crypto, in security programming, in relevant applications. We want to equip our students with an engine skill and also through the knowledge of a blockchain and also smart contract. This is what we want to, the core component in gift education. And again, we are really delighted to have the support from IEEE, Hong Kong Blockchain Group, and also Digital Asset Society. So we have a strong support from the industry again in Hong Kong. And we believe the prerequisite is we are looking for students who are strong in mathematics, who kind of know what is programming. You have zero programming background is also fine. We welcome you to join us. And eager to learn, who can commit to the program, who can share with their friends. And the technical detail is, you can see, starting from May all the way to next year, every Friday for 2 hours at CityU, face-to-face from now on, and everything will be in English. Okay. And student feedback, I want to highlight that over the past journey, we really see a lot of students, they really get inspired. And I think this is really important for them because as we all know, technology is really changing our world, and they are our future leaders. And again, the parents and also the students are really supportive. And I can assure you that the student team, the operational team will be the best.